Watch me.
Mommy, did you invite Auntie Sharif on there?
Yes, I did. I even got her a gift. It would be Christian of me if I didn't invite Sharif and her family. I called her and she said she was bringing a gift over, but I said, my girl and I love her. I don't think she's going to come.
Why?
Because she's, how does she say, conscious of her African culture now, and Christmas has become too commercial.
Mommy, what happened with you and Auntie Sharif? When I was a little girl, y'all used to be close. She would bring Shawnee over for birthday parties and cookouts, but now y'all barely even talk.
I don't know. I guess sometimes when people get older, they just grow apart. It's not that they don't care about each other, they just see things differently.
Different like she celebrates Kwanzaa now, right?
What?
You know, she celebrates Kwanzaa, we celebrate Christmas. Ever since Shawnee and them changed the way they live, you stopped going over there as much.
That is not true. I was just over there for a cookout they was doing when they had that Juneteenth thing they started.
That's what I'm saying. It is December. June was the last time you were over there.
Hey, those are some really African earrings you wear. Are those your mother?
No, ma'am, they're mine. My mom sprung them for me last Kwanzaa.
Oh, Kwanzaa. You and your family been doing that Kwanzaa thing for a few years now.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be the first to admit it. I don't know too much about it, but I do know some man made it up. So what exactly is Kwanzaa?
What?
Your mother said it's at a black Christmas, but I figured that one out already because you don't have Jesus in it.
Wow. This is the first time you asked me what it means. Well, if you really want to know, it's Matundi of Kwanzaa, which is Swahili for first fruits.
Look at you, talking like a little African out here.
So, Kwanzaa is a celebration of our African cultural heritage and traditional values. So, for 7 days, we focus on the Nguzu Saba, which is the 7th.
Oops, here you go, talking all African again. Maybe you can finish telling me about Kwanzaa some other time, but in keeping respect for my holiday today, I'd rather talk about Christmas things if you don't mind. Would you like a candy cane?
Thank you.
Shawnee, did you know that the candy canes were created as Christian symbols representing the blood and purity of Jesus?
No, ma'am, I didn't know that.
Well, when I was your age, I learned in Sunday school that the candy cane is a reminder to the children of the shepherds who paid a visit to the infant Jesus. And the white candy symbolizes the sinless nature and virgin birth of Jesus. Oh, my Lord, help me tell my story. And the red stripes symbolize the blood that was shed to save us, and by his stripes we are healed. Hallelujah.
Mom, stop scaring Shawnee.
I am not scaring Shawnee. I'm just telling her a story about Christmas candy.
Yeah, it's okay. She was just telling me about the blood on the candy.
Deanna, nobody in our family celebrates Kwanzaa. And even though brother is all the way in Haiti, I bet he ain't celebrating no Kwanzaa. Something's just not right about it. I mean, all the scary masks and African drums, everybody talking all African. It's too much like voodoo. I don't have anything to do with it.
Mom, we studied Kwanzaa in school. It's not voodoo. And plus, Shawnee wants me to come to her house tomorrow, and I wasn't able to go because we went out of town last year. And some of my friends say Kwanzaa at Shawnee's house is always fun. I want to go.
Deanna, didn't we already talk about this? I told you I do not want you over there when they're celebrating all of that wannabe African craziness. We are Christians. We believe in celebrating the birth of Christ on the holidays, and I want you to ever forget that. Do you understand me?
But that's not fair. You just don't want me over there because they're celebrating something different. I want to go. There's nothing wrong with Kwanzaa.
I've already gone in, Malik. I hope all is well with you and your family. We're good, thanks. Yeah, I was just calling to get a head count to see who's all coming to our Kwanzaa celebration this evening. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. No, I understand. Please let her know that her presence will definitely be missed. Okay, great. I'll tell my wife. Nah, you don't need to bring anything. I mean, unless you want to. Okay. All right, we'll see you at 7. All right, peace.
Who was that?
Malik. Says wife can't make it to her house this year. She's got to work, but he'll be here tonight with his son.
I guess that's one of the downfalls of being a doctor. Abin is probably on call to deliver a baby or something.
When everything used to be closed for the holidays?
That was a long time ago, before Christmas evolved into $1 billion business.
Nowadays, everything stays open for the holy days and the holidays because it's all about the Benjamins, the dead press, and the
Benjamins, dead prez, cheddar. Did you learn that from UrbanDictionary.com?
Cool, huh? But don't tell Shawnee that I'm learning slang from the internet. She really thinks I'm down with street language because I be blending in.
Do you think so, babe? Well, if Shawnee finds out where you've been learning your street language from, you'll be blending out. So, did Malik say anything about having a Kwanzaa gathering at their place?
Yes, they invited us over Thursday for Kwanzaa. He wants everybody to either bring or do something creative for that day.
I know what I'm bringing. Does creative culinary count? I'm gonna bring a recipe that my great-grandmother passed down to me. Sweet potato cranberry muffins.
I don't remember you making those sweet potato cranberry muffins.
That's because I just found the recipe. But when I was growing up, my grandma used to make them. And they taste so good, it made you want to slap somebody.
That good, huh? Well, I hope your muffins don't cause no fights up in here.
Sorry, Dr. Family.
Umoja.
You sound excited? What's up?
Guess what I did?
What did you do?
So I invited Deanna to our Kwanzaa gathering tonight, and she said she's coming.
Does her mother know she's coming?
Kinda, sorta.
Kinda, sorta. Amiri, can you translate that for me, please?
That means her mama don't know.
That's what I thought. Child, you know how her mother is. She thinks that Kwanzaa is some African voodoo holiday that will make her daughter stop celebrating Christmas. Jean doesn't like change, especially when it comes to traditions. I've invited her family to share the holidays with us for the past 3 years. Every year she gives me some lame excuse why she can't come.
Maybe she's just not with it, Sharif. I mean, Kwanzaa's not for everybody.
I know, but something inside me makes me want to tell her everything I know about Kwanzaa. And then I start to think about the Bible saying not to cast pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet.
Are you calling on teaching a pig?
No. I'm just not going to force culture and history on someone who's not ready for it. Every year, Jean and I get into some type of argument about Kwanzaa. Girl, you know Kwanzaa's not a real holiday. It's just the ghetto substitute Christmas for people who don't want to like this. And why ain't y'all got a tree in there? Blah, blah, blah. That's why I stopped going over there on Christmas. This year, I'm conserving my pearls.
Relax a little bit to the words that I spit. All my pearls I share with my girls. Kwanzaa's first day all over the world. This symbol brings unity in my community, and I'm a young soldier, searching for Umoja. Don't say I never told you. Umoja, Umoja, Umoja. Hey Dad, wasn't that hard?
Yeah.
Y'all like my freestyle? Mom, can I do my freestyle tonight when everyone gets done talking all serious and stuff? Can I, Mama, please?
What's a freestyle?
I'll explain it to you later.
Okay, we'll see. I'll let you know.
And, can Deanna stay the night? See, I kind of sort of told her about your special Kwanzaa fruit smoothies and strawberry pancakes.
Did you do all your chores?
Yes, ma'am. I cleaned the family room. I put all my clothes away. I
Cleaned your room? That's what I thought. After you clean your room, maybe you can have a sleepover.
Okay, thanks, Mom. And, did you need any help decorating around here for the night?
If you can-
Good. Because I'm going to be in my room cleaning and practicing my rap.
Dad, Mom just told me the funniest thing. She said that you want to do something different this year. She said that you want everybody in the family to give up TV and electronics for Kwanzaa.
That's right.
Dad, 7 days.
Yeah, I know. I thought I'd give your video game thumb a rest. Relax, just like fasting.
Can't we choose what we want to give up?
No. Look, Shawnee and your mom are giving up their iPads and their tablets. I'm giving up my...
Wait, Dad. How about this? I'll give up basketball and I'll give up my hot Cheetos. You know how much I love my hot Cheetos. Dad.
Look, our family spends way too much time on the internet and in Facebook already. I just want to see your faces in some real books for a couple of days. Trust me, son, 7 days will go by in a snap. And the average steers you wrong. But what are you waiting for? Go get your video games and put them in the basket.
Mom,
My name is Bennett, and I'm not in it.
here's this too. Can I at least keep my music, Dad, please? Don't live like it.
I'm married. Can they please keep their cell phones? We need to stay in contact with them.
All right. All right. You can keep your cell phones.
Yeah, because I was.
And you can keep your headsets too. Music is good for the soul. But I'm gonna leave it up to you and your sister what you choose to listen to. Okay?
Okay.
Marcus.
Yes, sir. Hey, how did that Xbox game get in there? Okay, Dad. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was saying this to tomorrow's squad's principal. Coochie Chagulia. Yeah, that's right. Self-determination.
What?
Yes, sir. I was gonna show you how determined I am. Stand my ground about keeping one of my video games.
Here.
Tupac Shakur.
Mm-hmm. You've been too busy on the internet and those videos that you probably didn't even know that book was here. Now I know you like rap music. Check it out. You might actually learn some interesting music history.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
Holiday greetings. Hey, Jean. How are you? Glad to hear things are going well with you. My apologies again for missing your Christmas dinner. Amiri and I had another commitment.
Yeah, we didn't want to go.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She wants to come over.
No.
Sure. You can try out this new dip I made. Okay. See you when you get here. All right. Here.
Sharifa, I know this is a real unemotional thing to say, but I'm feeling some type of way about your friend. I really don't want her over here. She has way too much negative energy.
What?
Do you remember the last time Jean was over here for a cookout? She spent the whole day talking about African masks and how she felt the ones on her wall represented evil spirits and demons. She had Shawnee so scared that the child had nightmares for 2 days. And she always got something to say about our clothes, our hair, and our food.
What did she say about our clothes?
She said that African clothes make women look fat.
She said that?
Yes. I don't get her. It's like she's always trying to keep somebody down. Jean is like the Kwanzaa Grinch.
Did you just call her the Kwanzaa Grinch?
Yes, I did. And when she comes over here, please ask her to respect our home. No cussing, no yelling, and definitely no talking about our African art. Because if she can't control herself, she's gonna have to leave.
Okay, baby. No Kwanzaa Grinch in the house, or she has to go.
Okay, thank you. Now, I'm gonna be in the game room on the laptop. I found some interesting literature that I'm gonna use tonight about Kwame Nkrumah and W.E.B. Du Bois.
You did? What's it about?
It's about the African-American unification during the Civil Rights Movement. Hey honey, let me know if you need any help with any of the decorating.
I don't think I'll be needing your help. Jean doesn't know it yet, but when she gets here, she's gonna help me decorate.
Oh, she is she? So when are you gonna ask her that? When her Grinch heart grows 10 sizes bigger?
Quit joking. I'm serious.
All right.
I don't know why Jean called today. It's Kwanzaa. I haven't talked to her in a long time, and we never see or hear her during Kwanzaa. Maybe this is an opportunity for her to get an understanding of what this holiday is all about.
Okay. Well, I hope you do good casting your pearls. Deuces!
No.
Surprise, surprise!
Yes, it is a surprise to see you here during Kwanzaa. Thank you. Blessings and Habari Ghani, Jean.
Wait a minute. I know what that means. Habari Ghani. Today's the first day, so the word for today is emotion. But I told you.
Yes, it is. I'm impressed. And all this time, I didn't think you liked Kwanzaa and all our Afrocentric culture.
You're right. I don't really like it. And no offense, but do you think that makes your head look big?
It's called a gele, and no, I feel it makes my head look regal.
Anyway, I wanted you to know that I'm not ignorant about all of your African stuff. I just think y'all overdo it. It's America, not Africa.
Oh, so is that why you came over here? To criticize our motherland motif?
No, that wasn't my intention. Anyway, I came to see what was going on in here before I sent my daughter over here for a sleepover tonight. At first, I told her she couldn't come because we believe in, we're Christians, believe in celebrating the birth of Jesus on the holidays. Then she started crying and saying I was being all mean and never letting her explore new things, messing up the holiday spirit. Plus, I figured she'd try to sneak over here anyway, so here I am.
Okay. And since you are here and we're celebrating Kwanzaa, I'm going to ask one favor. I need you to respect our home and not cuss or yell or say negative things about our African art while you're here.
What the figure you talking about, Sharifa? I haven't seen you in a month of Sundays. I'm in your house for less than 5 minutes and you already judging how I act. Look, banana. 3 weeks ago, I started anger management therapy and I haven't cussed in a long time.
Are you substituting fruit for cuss words?
I'm trying to. She's gonna make me backslide to my old habits. Some kids. I knew I shouldn't have came over here.
Well, let's hope you can stick to the fruit words, because Amiri especially doesn't like cussing in our home during Kwanzaa. He says it disturbs our ancestors.
Pineapple! He used to cuss worse than me.
Jean, can you just respect our home while you're here?
Okay. I'll try. But I don't plan to be here long. So I'm gonna get right to the point. While my daughter is over here, please do not fill her head with all of this Kwanzaa stuff. We believe in Jesus and celebrating the birth of Christ on the holidays, just like your family used to do. We don't need to substitute God's birthday with a man-made holiday for black folks. Kwanzaa is not a part of our African history. It's synthetic.
And what is Christmas? Also a man-made holiday with thousands of merchants capitalizing on the birth of Jesus, right? Gee, we go through this every year. Kwanzaa is not a substitute for Christmas. I just wish you were more conscious about your African culture. And when are you going to stop using the church and Christianity as a shelter from reality? I'm sorry. I didn't mean say that.
All I'm saying is, white people don't have a holiday just for their race.
St. Patrick's Day, Columbus Day, Washington's birthday, Lincoln's birthday.
Columbus was Spanish.
Columbus was Italian. Look, I'm glad you came over here. You and your daughter are always welcome in our home. But I'm really not in the mood for this today. Taste this collard greens dip I made.
Needs a little bit more salt. More cayenne pepper. More mayonnaise and a little bit more collard greens. See, that's what I'm talking about. Christmas has been a tradition in our family for years, and in yours too. Why change things? Your husband trying to get black people to stop celebrating Christmas.
No, just trying to get us to start celebrating us and our culture. It's like you're holding on to all the negative stigmas from slavery times of being African. Malcolm X says, you can't hate the roots of the tree and not hate the tree. Do you hate yourself, Jean? I just don't understand why people of African descent have problems realizing that we are a powerful race of people who can do whatever.
Stop! I know my roots. And no, I don't hate myself. What I hate is what Kwanzaa and all of this African mumbo jumbo has done to you and our friendship. That's what I don't like, okay? My husband died. My whole life changed. My friendship with you was the only thing that put some light into my dark spaces. I just wish Amiri never filled your head with all of this African stuff. We still be friends. We still be like sisters.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Jean. Let me explain something to you. A few years ago, Amiri's coworker Malik invited us to his Kwanzaa celebration. We listened to drums, African music, poetry. We danced, sat on pillows, and ate the most delicious food. I felt enlightened and connected to my culture. Society focuses on so much of the negative about African Americans that sometimes it's hard to accept that there's anything positive about our history. It felt good to celebrate our race, our contributions, our culture. I wanted to share that experience with our children. So we started this tradition in our home. Jean, I know that you don't like change, and sometimes it creates tension for you.
Yeah, that's what my anger management coach said.
And I discovered that if you just open up and learn new things about yourself and your surroundings, it might help you see the world differently.
What you mean?
When I married Amiri, he had a temper. And you're right, he used to cuss a lot and be very angry sometimes. But then he started changing where he'd hang out and who he spent time with, started reading books more. He wanted to learn more about himself and African history. So Malik introduced him to Sister Naomi, an elder in our community.
And Naomi, the dark-skinned woman that sits on her porch feeding the squirrels and the birds.
Yes, that's her. She talked to him about Kwanzaa and Nguzo Saba, the 7 principles. We decided to use these principles not just during Kwanzaa, but all year round to help strengthen the way we live, one day at a time. I want to show you something. See this? The first day of Kwanzaa is Umoja, unity. Day 2 is Kujichagulia, self-determination. On day 3, we focus on Ujima, collective work and responsibility. What are you laughing at?
Coochie, What's that word?
Coochie Chagulia. Girl. See, you're not taking this seriously. I'm done trying to explain.
Okay, all right. You can finish. I'm listening.
The fourth day is Ujima, cooperative economics. Nia, purpose is day 5. On day 6, we focus on creativity, Kuumba. And the last and 7th day is Imani, faith.
So then, what's all the rest of this stuff?
Well, this is a Kinyara, our candle holder. And this is the Makeka, the straw placemat. And these are Muhindi, corn that represent the number of children in our home. Sharon, Sharifa.
I mean Sharifa. See, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody's always changing everything. Three years ago, you were celebrating Christmas and your name was Sharon. Now you went to Kwanzaa, you didn't change your name to Sharifa? I don't get it.
Sharon is a European name. Sharifa in Swahili means one who stands out from the rest. In the Muslim culture, it means distinguished.
Well, I remember back when you were Sharon, you used to have the brightest, overly decorated Christmas house on the block. Yep, you definitely stood out from the rest, Sharifa. And you used to make the best holiday cookies for our daughter's holiday party. We used to have a lot of fun back then. Don't you miss Christmas?
Our house wasn't overly decorated, and I still make the best cookies. And we enjoy celebrating Christmas with our family and friends in their homes. Jean, I don't need a tree to celebrate the birth of Jesus. Christmas is still a beautiful time of year for me. And I've learned that the spirit of Kwanzaa adds to that beauty. Actually, some of my most favorite childhood memories are from Christmas time.
Okay. Now see, that's one thing that we agree on. Christmas memories. I remember my best Christmas was when I was 6 years old. My mother told me and my little brother Winston that Christmas was going to come late for us that year. I remember asking if we could still leave cookies for Santa, and she said, okay. We went to sleep, and because we believed in the magic of Christmas, we knew she had to be home.
Hey, how is brother? Is he still in Haiti?
Yeah, this is the longest we've ever been on.
That's amazing.
What? That he's still in Haiti?
No. It's amazing that a long, long time ago, you used to be a sweet little child.
It's not supposed to be funny because it's not, okay? Anyway, it wasn't until I was about 16 or 17 years old when Mommy really told me what happened on that Christmas Eve.
I'm listening. Jean, hold your story for just a second while I get these candles. Amiri, where are the Kwanzaa candles?
In the big box.
The one in the hallway?
No, baby, the one on the couch.
Sorry. All right, you were saying?
Some kids, I forgot what the thing I was saying.
You were telling me that when you were about 16 or something, your mom told you...
Oh yeah, okay. My mom said that my uncle came by later on that night and asked her why she didn't have a Christmas tree or toys for the kids. And she told him that after she finished paying all her bills, that she didn't have any money left over for Christmas.
Was that the year your dad died?
Yes.
Jean, can you help me with this tablecloth?
Sure.
So, why didn't your mom ask somebody in your family or one of her friends to help with Christmas?
Maybe she was too proud. I don't know. But I do know that she said that my uncle gave her this really mean, I can't believe you ain't giving your babies a Christmas kind of look. And girl, I can imagine the look that he gave her.
What kind of look is that?
You remember my Uncle Pete? He was about as black as that candle right there, okay? with his arms folded, his eyes squinted, lips all tight like he was about to cuss or something.
Girl, you know your uncle didn't cuss. Wasn't he a preacher or something?
Yeah, he's one of them preachers like to cuss sometimes. He probably would have cussed that night because Mommy said he definitely had that look.
Yeah, I know that look. My grandma used to give me that look in church when I was acting up.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened?
Mommy said he just opened the door and left. She said she probably disappointed him because she wasn't keeping up with the family's holiday tradition.
Back in the day, elders were serious about traditions.
Mm-hmm.
And preachers were really serious about Christmas and Easter. They didn't want to hear any excuses for not coming to church, not having a tree, not getting kids new clothes, new shoes, and Easter baskets. You know, all of the man-made ideas we were taught to do for the man-made holidays.
Huh? Man-made, yeah, right.
But hey, your Uncle Pete should have been more understanding with your mom. Sometimes situations change, and we don't have any control over it.
You're right. Well, about an hour later, my uncle knocks on the door. It was around 10 o'clock at night on Christmas Eve. And when Mommy opened it, there he was with a small Christmas tree that he had bought for a few dollars from a homeless black man on the street. Then he gave her a bag full of holiday toys, lights, candy, and wrapping paper that he got from the corner 5 and 10 cent store.
Good for him. Oh, Shay.
Ashy? Ashy?
Oh, Shay. It's like saying amen, or so be it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ashay. Anyway, Mommy said she'd never forget that night. She made coffee, they laughed, and decorated the tree, wrapped up the gifts, and before he left, he told her to keep Jesus in the holiday season and to always remember the magic of Christmas.
It's so funny.
My Uncle Pete, for years, me and my little brother thought that Santa ate our cookies. Mommy said before Uncle Pete left that he took 2 bites out of our cookies and drank some of the milk to make it look like Santa did.
That's sweet.
When we woke up the next morning, we ran down the stairs, saw the tree all lit up with the toys, the gifts, the cookies, and Mommy smiled. It was really like magic.
So is that why Christmas is so special to you?
Yeah, I guess so. I never thought about it like that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Your Uncle Pete's African spirit and culture never left him. He was showing the Kwanzaa principles way back then, and he didn't even know it.
Girl, my Uncle Pete ain't know nothing about no Kwanzaa.
Are you sure? Kwanzaa's been around since 1966. Uncle Pete might have heard about it and just didn't tell y'all. But remember when I told you about the 7 principles? Well, what your uncle did maintain family unity, umoja. He was determined to bring back family holiday traditions, kuji chagulia, and when he made your mom's problem his problem, ujima.
Girl, there you go. With all your African philosophy trying to connect everything to everything. So I guess when he brought the small Christmas tree from the homeless black man on the street and the community gifts from the store, he was showing what's it called? Uja?
Ujima. Yes, that is ujima.
Okay. Since you're such a smart apple, and where does all the rest of the principles come in?
Well, I believe his nia, or purpose for doing all those nice things for y'all, is to repair and reconnect to your family ties. Just like I felt reconnected to you. when you helped me decorate my table for our Kwanzaa celebration tonight.
You felt connected to me?
Really? Yes. And when your mom and uncle decorated her house with the tree, lights, and gifts, that's Kwanzaa. But the most important thing of all is the Kwanzaa principle, Imani. On that day, your uncle instilled a sense of regained faith in your mother. And yes, I'm sure she was praying every day that she would be able to give y'all a beautiful Christmas that year. Through God and his grace, Uncle Pete made it happen.
Wow. Shut the front door. So, that's what Kwanzaa is all about.
Jean, I believe that if Jesus was in this room right now, he would celebrate Kwanzaa. So when I participate in this holiday, I don't want you to think that I'm abandoning Christmas, Jesus, God, or you. I'm just remembering our African culture, just like you were remembering that beautiful story of your Uncle Pete.
Wow. I just realized that I've known you for over 8 years, and I've never told you that story about my Uncle Pete.
No, you never told me that part of your history. And I was thinking the same thing. I've known Jean for a long time and never really shared any African history with her. Would you like some sweet green tea?
Mm-hmm. If the word sweet and tea is in it, then I know it's got to be good. Because I'll have some. And maybe you can finish telling me a little bit more about Kwanzaa and why you like Africa so much.
So, now that you know more about what we do here on Kwanzaa, are you sure you want to stay for our celebration?
Yeah, I'm sure. I have a much better understanding now, and it's not as scary as I thought. And, like you said, it's a part of growing. Anyway, some of the things you did say about the African experience in America makes sense. Feels good talking and laughing with you again. My anger management coach says that I was using anger to push people away. And that forgiveness and understanding helps with anger management. She'd be so proud of me for taking the time out to learn something different.
It feels good to have my friend back. I miss laughing with you too.
Sharifa,
Yes?
your headscarf doesn't make your head look that big. It's actually very pretty.
Oh, Ashe. Would you like to see what you look like with an African head wrap?
Okay. Just don't make it too big.
All right. Not too big. Jean, do you know what the word Ubuntu means?
No. But it sounds African, so I'm sure you're gonna tell me.
Ubuntu is from the Bantu language. It is a philosophy that says, I am what I am because we are who we all are.
Run that by me again.
I am what I am because we are Ubuntu.
Okay. Okay. So, I get it. It's something like roots, right? I am what I am because my Uncle Pete is who he is. And my Uncle Pete is who he is because of our family history. And my daughter is who she is because
You are her history.
Hey! Look at you! Now this is something special. Happy holidays, Jean.
oh, by God.
Moja! Yeah! Moja is all up in here. You look very regal in your head wrap, Jean.
Thanks. You really think so? Doesn't make my head look too big.
No, sister. It makes you look like you have embraced a part of your African culture. And it also looks like you received some of my wife's pearls.
Pearls? Is that something you get for Kwanzaa?
Kinda, sorta.
Oh, okay. It's something African, right?
Right.
Okay.
Oh, honey, Malik just called a few minutes ago and said he's having car trouble, so he's not gonna be able to make it tonight.
Oh no. He asked me to make my dirty rice. Brother Malik loves my dirty rice. And I made a big pot of it just for him. Amiri, can you make sure you bring over a plate for their family tomorrow?
Sure.
Boy, I swear you get on my last nerve.
Hi, Aunt Jane.
Hey, Auntie Jean, you look pretty.
Thank you, Shani. Oh, by God.
Oh, snap. Auntie Jean is down with Kwanzaa now? That's what's up. I'm loving it. And I just got off the phone with Deanna. She said she's not coming over because she didn't want to make you upset, so she's just going to go to the movies instead with some friends.
Well, I guess tonight's celebration will be with just us.
Yes. Celebrating us.
Jean, I feel that you have a new understanding of Kwanzaa. Would you like to stay for our celebration of unity?
I guess I can stay for a little while.
Great. It is tradition for us to pour libation in remembrance of those who have gone before us. During Kwanzaa, we pour libation in memory of those who have died. We use water to pour into the plant, in honor of Mother Earth and in honor of our mothers. Without our mothers, we would not exist. We speak the name of a mother, grandmother, or female who has passed away.
Mama Lulu.
Grandma Lewis.
Aunt Peaches.
Cousin Lenora.
My mother, Helen Jeffrey.
Ashe. The names of men will not be forgotten, but remembered in our history and on the tongues of our children. We will will now say the names of a father, grandfather, or male who has transitioned to the other side. Gary Freeman.
Uncle August.
Mr. Bennett.
Mr. Parsons.
My husband, George Allen.
Ashe. And in remembrance of our ancestors, we say their names because their lives have given us possibilities, opportunities, and more freedom.
Maya Angelou.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Marcus Garvey.
Madam C.J. Walker.
Sojourner Truth.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Jean, would you do us the honor of lighting the first candle for Emoja?
Okay.
This is the candle of unity.
Wait a minute. How do you guys pronounce that word you keep saying? But don't tell me. Ashe.
Ashe. Now is the time to learn wisdom from our elders and to teach our next generation to uplift themselves through their words, works, and deeds. Ashe.
Now is the time to remember those who were important in our past so that we will keep them connected in our present.
Ashe.
Now's the time to come closer as families and friends. Hint, hint, Auntie Jean and Mom.
Ashe.
Now is the time to stop talking so much and let's eat.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Jean, I am so glad to see you open yourself up to your African side.
Don't push it, Mary. Taking things one day at a time, okay?
Okay, but will we see you here tomorrow?
Is that an invitation?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pray on it. We'll see.
Who is it?
Yoda.
Hey, Tiana, you made it. Barigani.
Oh, is that my mom? Mom, you look good. And another gift for you? Look who's here.
Surprise! Holiday greetings, everybody!
God is so good! Woo! Brother, I missed you so much! Oh my God, it's so good to see you!
Mojo, welcome home, brother.
I miss you too, sis. I miss all of y'all.
And I can't wait to hear about the trip.
Ooh, and I've got a lot of stories to tell.
Woo! Sharifa, you are so right. Store-bought gifts are overrated. Saying brother this Christmas is the best holiday gift that I could get. I'm so glad that God used you to open my eyes and give me another kind of gift. Understanding. I'm so filled up with joy, I'm about to burst. Woo!
Well, traditionally we would eat before we celebrated. But I feel like this is the perfect time for drums and music.
Happy Kwanzaa, Sharifa.
Merry Christmas, Jean.
And happy Ubuntu Holiday from our family to yours.
This is the time of year